Gardner running the floor.
What a catch. Wow. Oh, what a finish.
And A.J. Miles. Gardner almost had it poked away. And then explodes. Gardner pass super cut.
Oh, what plays?
Grad transfer from Coastal. Charlotte trying to make it 4 in a row heading into conference play, which begins in January. And Jayden Pirates within 5. Gardner uses his strength to get. Gardner turnaround gets the bounce.
Comes back and the pass to Gardner to the rim, and the Pirates lead by 6.
1-1 into Gardner, faces up on Brown, attacks and scores.
Up higher, a lot of spacing, there's some cutting, gives you a chance to drive.
Are you kidding me, Jayden?
So we need to go ahead and get a basket here and push this thing up to about 20-25.
There's your back.
Gardner gets around Shagwa.
In the game, everything kind of goes through him, and you see him being aggressive, trying to attack Shagwa.
Nice.
Your Division I level.
Beautiful pass on the inside.
Defense early from Cincinnati. Step back from Gardner is good. 8-point lead for Cincinnati. Gardner doubled. Great footwork the other way, and Gardner.
SMU standpoint, they know they have to stop Gardner. JC on him, and boy, that time Gardner worked really. Back to that 15-point advantage. Gardner with so far so good. 9-point lead so far. Gardner, nice spin move in the lane, and he gets it.
To get this momentum going in the conference tournament, you never know.
Jayden Gardner going to slam it home. Gardner left open, tries to do it off the dribble.
You see the
Gardner trying to face up again. He just never backs down, no matter.
Right now where the battle is. There it is, Gardner. Well, that's a good fake. Tough.
Early and often as possible, and Temple knows that as well. It gets 2 quick buckets.
Isolation, jab, step. Boy, that is pure.
Inside now, keep moving. If
Forrester given lots of space, too much
timing.
Shot clock at 5. Gardner looking for some real estate. Bounces off the contact.
The lead a little bit, make it a little bit bigger. Missed some opportunities at the line.
Look at this matchup. Rose on Gardner, bobbles the ball, takes it to the rim.
So here's Gardner banging in with a Chua, sidestep with a left. That's it from Precious. Amazing. Job by Lomax. And then he gets back on defense to bother that shot. Jason Gardner now. Have him attack. Here's Gardner attacking on Dandridge. Step back. And it's a 2. Output. You never know. Oh, Gardner splits the double. Takes it right at Precious and Chua. It's an ice.
Second player in double figures for Cincinnati. Gardner with it. He has to get cooking. Spin. Off the glass. Score.
Shown us his Baryshnikov move on the last play and stick-to-itiveness on this one.
Cumberland has it taken away. Gardner. Takes it himself. No good. But the putback.
Be along the 3-point line if the defense collapses.
Gardner. Right hand.
Or to get the defensive rebound. They've gotten caught a couple times being careless. That's tough.
And it changed a little bit too, though, after the way they played against Tulane. Everybody around the league, tell you how much better they are than they were. Adams, I'm Dave Lamont with our ESPNU crew, and Jayden Gardner.
And they're the aggressor today so far.
Gardner
going to finish.
He's looking for the foul.
And they figured it out. Forcing to shoot the contested jump shot. Don't let him.
Gardner was open. He flashed right to the basket. He saw where the business was.
Gardner wants it. He gets it.
Yeah. Why didn't they give it to him earlier, one wonders? Because that's what happens when you get
In the second half.
Certainly not. Gardner falling backwards in white to Gardner. He'll lay it in. 15 points, 11.
Robinson White leaves it for Gardner, who forces his way right to the basket. Marks with the hedge. Robinson White to Gardner. Gardner crosses over. Baseline jump or free throw line jumpers. There was 10:46 to play in the first half.
Well, that's how you get 4-game losing streaks. When
3% field goal shooting team.
Gardner, good position. Gets it to go. Pirates have had 7 fouls called against him. Underneath, Gardner ggets free.
Carolina continuing to struggle from the three-point line all season long.
Great move by Gardner.
Again, starts from up high, takes the jumper, puts it in. Somehow the rebound pinballs to Jayden Gardner. Stays with it. Chance for three.
The Moses Malone play.
Good ball movement.
Gardner, tough little shot. And there's the... That is a high percentage field goal.
A turnover.
There's your answer.
Yeah.
Gardner. Gardner, spin.
No way.
Through
No
contact.
way. No way.
Way. Gardner, he knows what to do.
And this is a guy that's a self-made shooter and an exceptional. Andrew Davis is a player that you almost have to double team and force the ball out of his hand.
Next year, he grabs that one, goes up, finishes.
Needed that bucket from Gardner. Baseline blocked by Vogt, but foul.
Good hedge there, but it's Coleman at the elbow, finding Gardner inside.
A little bit of a drought. Haven't scored in over 3 minutes. Gardner changes that. Gardner. There it is. Oh, ball tipped around and Gardner's got it. He scores it. We're tied.
Gaps right there. There you go.
Gardner to the basket.
Really a nice play and a nice drive by Trey Wade. And Jay. That's a strange swing, but clearly the better offensive rebounding team in this one. Good pass to Gardner, and he's can roll, let him make plays for himself or others. That's the guy you want with the ball in his hands, and he converts.
Gardner to the rim, step up.
Early steal. Gardner going to the dish and an easy 2 for the Pirates.
To be honest with you, I got really no clue. I'll get the email.
4 and showing some 2-3 zone. Gardner in the middle of it, turnaround jump shot, and his free throw shooting could become a big factor. Wide open. Boyd.
Once he gets it that deep, it's tough to stop.
Working on Gardner again. Beautiful jab step.
To maybe the surge from the ECU Pirates. Gardner on the baseline with just his second. Gardner draws 2 defenders. Off the shot fake, Baruti finds Gardner on the baseline. And there's his first bucket. There's a foul. 3 seconds to shoot. Dan back. And there's Gardner.
Baseline, Jay for Gardner. Good.
Suggs on the closeout right there, just totally inviting.
Carolina can't get many of those threes to go, but all of a sudden, Jayden.
That's the issue here. Gardner, a little baseline, Jay. No problem at all.
Ball touches everyone's hands, finds the guy they want to get it to, and Gardner converts. Game and shot clock. Gardner from the short corner gets 2. Newton to Gardner. Got it!
And Damian Moore's in for Forrester. Forrester out with 2 fouls. Gardner for the baseline. First bucket of the night. And it's 26-7.
Dead of the day. I like it.
Here's Gardner for the baseline. Gardner's going to tee up a 3. Into Gardner. Rejected by Harris. Now Gardner, 3rd time's the charm. Look what Tremont's okay. Here's Jayden, he's along 2. Puts it in. To be able to graduate early and start playing college ball.
Yeah, he actually started
Easily by Robinson. Robinson White to Gardner, who is asking for it, and he knows what to do. Well, something else was great about it is Gardner.
Gardner back the other way.
Wanting to get into an up and down game against SMU.
Great pass somehow. Gardner. SMU checking on Vandemel. Now driving in. Gardner. 8 offensive rebounds for SMU. They've converted into points. And
lineups now in 15 games this year.
Yeah, Collins has not started a couple of games due to ankle injury. Tyree Jackson continuing to play with more confidence. This is the bread and butter of their offense, going inside to the big guy.
Jayden Gardner.
The AAC. So
not tonight so far. But when they get to Gardner tonight at the line so far.
I love this set for these killers. They'll do a high stack and find a way to get the ball. Oh, never mind. Mismatch.
Gardner for 2 more. Cincinnati. Jayden Gardner picks up where he left off.
an easy task, and you have to think if they're going to have success today, they're going to have to make some shots from the perimeter. They dump it in the post to Gardner. He can make a living down there. Robinson White to Gardner. No one's going to stop him down there. Greg Marshall thinks he eventually could be an NBA player. As Gardner hits the 3 as well. I think a lot of guys would be in the NBA if it translated, but Gardner. He is Newton for Jayden Gardner, the face-up jumper. Boy, double team decommitted when they fired Steve Alford. Gardner, easy baseline.
Pressure with the double team on the corner. And the Pirates have a much better this time. Whistling a pass ahead. Gardner allows the flyby.
Western Kentucky followed it up with 22 against the General Coach. That's the shot for shooting basketball team. Think about it if they handled the ball better or made some of those shots.
Little hesitation by Newton through a lot of defenders, which leaves Gardner open. And
because he's on the verge of fouling out.
Gardner muscling his way in. He's actually played off. Back to Gardner. Tight end. Spin to the inside on King. Got his own miss and drops it home. Gardner will tuck it in. Pirates
are the main three-point shooters. Good looks both times.
He'd be pretty highly sought after now.
There's a lot of schools that miss
that time, but now the shot clock down in the single digits.
Jayden. Lob it into Gardner. Tries to spin around. Oh, great body control. The catch.
Who's going to get the scoring?
Oh, good hands. Is put back up. Right down I-4 in that first round. Gardner puts it in. 30.
Good pass over the Gardner. Couple of pump fakes trying to draw maybe a foul.
Down, of course, Temple hanging their hat at the defensive end. Gardner getting down inside, able to finish that one. Know well in his second stint as Gardner scores. Temple right now just 1 of 7 from the floor. Jayden Gardner doing it. Battle for the offensive rebound. Look at Gardner, time it up. He's looking play by Newton. Fallback jumper not there. Offensive rebound.
For Joe Dooley. There's a rejection. Gardner knows he might be. A lot of contact. Oh, that's deadly. Gardner in
that action though, driving kick at the end of the shot clock, wide open. Gardner,
Yeah, not okay with that.
The block, but Suggs on the drive. This one too strong, but Gardner is there.
Again, this is a guy that's just has toughness and mentally, physically, and just is about that life.
Outstanding ball move. Pirates again looking for Gardner inside, finishing at the rim.
Hey, work out.